let it be known, Starbucks has always been, is presently, and will forever probably be hot, sweaty ass in a cup. And this is just my take. Have your own take. But realistically, can some of us at least agree that it's the Burger King of coffee, it's flame broiled bullshit in a to-go cup? Over roasted, over acidic nonsense. I think it's a cosmic joke, actually, that so many people flock to this establishment. And while we're on the subject, please, 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 I'm begging, as we restart this global engine or do whatever the freak we're doing, slowly restarting our economy, whatever, please support your local coffee places, your local businesses, your local mom and pops, your local everything. The Starbucks will freaking survive. They certainly did during and still are this pandemic. The drive-through lines are insane. They were considered an essential business, and nobody stopped going to Starbucks, and good for them. Bravo, stocks are up, whatever. But come on, man. They don't care about us or anything. It's just about the dollar. But our local people do care about us. They spend time. They sit with us in chairs and talk with us. They learn about us. They're our Facebook friends. Support these people. Anyway, rant over there. I promised myself as I was writing comedy and doing comedy, I'm not going to be the complainer. I'm not going to talk about the negative stuff, but I'm going to be authentic. And in being authentic, this stuff and this anger, especially now that I'm doing a kidney flush and started a liver flush today, shit's coming to the surface. Speaking of shit, back to the Starbucks. So what I decided to do was talk about how I used to make Starbucks fun. I don't know where I went either. I was the Doppio man, the Doppio dude. And for those of you not in the know, Doppio is a double espresso. And so it was a really quick way to get my caffeine fix and not have to sip on a cup of that and just get her done. So, and this is just a suggestion. I don't know if you can do this to this day, but if you happen to find yourself dragged into a Starbucks by a colleague, a boss, someone, or it's the only thing, and you're in an airport, and that's the only coffee, which is another nightmare. Have some fun with it. But it's very important, as we talk about this process, this little game, that you attune, respect, and give ultimate unconditional presence to the barista in front of you. Otherwise, the script can flip really quickly and it becomes messy, and you will certainly be shunned. So, as we slowly begin to reopen the country, as I previously mentioned, this is a game that doesn't have to be played at Starbucks. This is just something that I used to do at Starbucks that was fun and could be revisited in any place where they take your name and call out your order. And what a lot of folks fail to realize is that this is a moment in time, your 3 seconds of fame amidst the audience of mostly, usually, typically strangers, for you to shine, for you to make a statement, to be seen, to float whatever fancy you got going on up here and in here that needs to be expressed or witnessed, etc., etc. And there's 5 categories. If I have time, which I never do, but oh, here we go. I'll list the 6th secret category. But there's 5 categories to dance with, if you will. The first category is, what is the first category? Try to remember here. First category is, the lookalike model. That's right. Pick someone that is your doppelganger, but make it well known, of course. And for me, it was always Dan Cortez, who, for those of you that don't know, he was the MTV sports guy. Boom! And he's done a lot of other things that really aren't very popular, but he's got an IMBD and XYZQ thing that's pretty long. He stayed in work. I didn't know he was still working. I thought he disappeared, but people say I've looked like him. And Adam Sandberg? Adam or Andy? Shit, I don't even know. Movies such as Hot Rod, Saturday Night Live, that guy. They say that my mannerisms very much mimic those that he portrays with his characters and just generally in life. So I'm like, okay, whatever. And then lastly is Andy Garcia. I never saw that one. I think I looked most like Dan Cortez. But, you know, when you read that name out in a crowd, no one cares. No one, I mean, not unless we're in Hollywood or something. And these usually, the doppelganger ones usually work best if you have a pair of sunglasses. So if you have a doppelganger that you really look like, and it's more popular than my three that I've listed off that no one typically cares about, except Andy Garcia. That's a fun one. But you got to make sure the barista's on that page with you. And you do this by having a genuine conversation, not small talk, not chit-chat, but you tap in, you attune to this person, and you try to like really empathize with their situation, with what they're what they're wearing, perhaps, earrings, a compliment, an authentic expression of appreciation, and try to connect. And if you do, the game is on, and the game can take many turns and stuff. And usually it'll brighten their day because it's something new and it's not the same monotonous thing. But you got to make sure that their level of engagement and commitment is there because you want to respect them, the operation, the people behind you, all that stuff. The second category, and this plays right into the first one, and what is our insane sensitivity to celebrities. It's undeniable. It's there. I experienced it as well, maybe not to the degree as others do, but there is a level of woo that happens when a celebrity is in your presence. And I wanted to see what that was all about, because one day I knew fame would be falling upon me and I'd have to deal with it. And there are days I don't want to be John with a J. Trust me. There are those Marshall Mathers, nobody cares, days where, I just want to take a shit and I don't owe you shit and I don't want to sign your autograph. No, I don't want to sign your autograph. What are the lyrics? I don't remember. But I don't sign autographs either. I'm just getting ahead of myself here. But it's nice to fantasize, right? So, but John with a J comes with a lot of pressure too. It's when you live in a small, big city and you've been there for a while, it's a John with a J. And it's great and it feels wonderful and I love it and I appreciate it, but there's times where I want to be someone else. And so this is a great opportunity to be someone else. Celebrities are fun because you get the opportunity to choose whomever you want. You don't even have to look like them. And that makes it even more fun sometimes, too. You can even be a female person, and that twists people up in a way that's just baffling. But I go with the heartthrobs because that just gets people to freak out on a whole nother level. And there's the three core ones. There's Johnny Depp, there's Brad Pitt, and there's Ryan, the Thunder Stealer, Gosling. I can't really pull him off because he's super, super short. He's a lot shorter than you'd think. The guy's short, man. And I'm just taking a jab at him because he stole my thunder one day, and you can check out that video. Thunder Stealer, Gosling. But I flirt with it from time to time because ladies love him. Girls adore him. I mean, even the people that have never saw him. The way that I rhyme at a show, you know the rest of the lyrics. So maybe you don't. All right. I'm working this bit out here, folks. This is not polished. I've got notes to the left to right. I'm trying not to look at them, but here we are. And that one's fun. People will hurt themselves when Johnny Depp, you're a Doppio. Johnny Depp, you're a Doppio. They really physically can hurt themselves with, if they're not in great shape, the person next to them. I've seen a table of Frappuccinos obliterated when they called up Brad Pitt, your Doppio's ready? Brad Pitt, Doppio. And 40 $4 worth of Frappuccinos gone. For those of you doing quick math in your head, that's right. That's 5 Frappuccinos wasted forever. So that's a fun one. You can shift gears. Now again, you're reading the barista and what they want to dive into with you, what they're willing to write on the cup. You don't want to be a jerk. You don't want to be that guy or woman. But this one's fun. This one is random, bizarre ridiculousness. Pick a color. Purple. Purple! Your Doppio's ready. Purple! And that gets a totally different reaction from people. Aquamarine. Get fancy. Turquoise. Although some people might think that's a stripper. Again, another fun little bend of the equation. Take it for a ride. See where it takes you. Pick a vegetable. Or, more importantly, like a medicine that you really resonate with, like cucumber. And plant that seed or that sign. Because if people are paying attention, and they should be, connecting the dots in their lives, awakening, whatever they're doing to elevate their awareness, bring their consciousness to a whole nother level. When you hear cucumber, and you're talking to somebody, did you just hear that? He just said cucumber. Oh my God, we were just talking about cucumber. Maybe you need cucumber in your diet, more in your life. Put it in your Vitamix. Bring it into your heart. It's a great liver detoxifying agent. How do I know this? My partner tells me all the time. My grandmother used to call me cucumber in Italian. Signs everywhere. Dots, stars, connect them. Portals. Makes sense, people. The last one. This fucks everybody up in a cafe. Or a casual, what do they call it? Grab-and-go restaurants. Casual. What the heck is it? Fast casual dining places. When they call your name and your number, a Panera, a Dandelion, whatever have you. If you're getting, that's not really fast casual. They have sit-down dining and a great, lovely local vegan establishment. If you're ever in Orlando, Florida, that's Dandelion Community Cafe. Moving forward, when they call your name, they call your order. This is how you turn them upside down. You pick your favorite number or a number of someone like a Michael Jordan, number 23. Number 23, your Doppio, number 23. Why does this fuck everyone up? Because they're like, whoa, were we supposed to get a number? They start freaking out. People stand up from sitting down. They're like, hey, are we getting numbers? And that's really one that you have to have a buy-in from the barista. Otherwise, that could go south super quick because now you've pissed her and everyone else off. So, and then number 4, look, if you're going to have an addiction like caffeine or anything really, and you get a platform like this to have a moment of being responsible and I don't know, making a difference, and what was I trying to say here? Oh, yeah. You can take that 3 seconds, leave your mark. It can be caffeine addict, Doppio, caffeine addict, Doppio. Not too funny. Reduce, reuse, recycle, your Doppio, reduce, reuse, recycle. That'll turn some heads. It'll get some shoulders to raise and lower. Some fingers to hit the chin. If you don't give a hoot, who will? Your Doppio. If you don't give a hoot, who will? Your Doppio. I mean, you're playing good stuff there. You're sending people off on their days in a more whimsical, maybe magical way that they wouldn't normally have experienced in a hot, sweaty ass in a cup establishment or otherwise. So there you go. The 6th hour, 14 minutes. I'll take it to 15. Screw it. Just really trying to make this 5. That's laughable. Probably the funniest thing I've said so far. Anywho, the 6th thing is, this might make sense in today's day of social media and whatnot. Use it as an opportunity to brand what you got going on. So, John Pepe Comedy, your Doppio is ready. John Pepe Comedy, your Doppio is ready. It's good. John Pepe at patreon.com. Patreon.com, John Pepe or Doppio. I mean, send them to a website. Someone's on the Wi-Fi, and they're gonna say, "Who is this? What is it? What does he got?" Okay, I'm buying it. I'll check it out. Never know, you might get a like or subscriber. I skipped one though, so rewind. That was the secret sixth one. Shit, we're over 15 minutes. Of course, my gosh. This will probably not make it to the YouTube, but it will be a wonderful thing to put on the Patreon for everyone to see the process. The journey to funny, folks. It's messy. If you saw episode 1, we talked about this. This is what we're doing. I felt like I waited too long to get this video out there, and I'm like, I gotta make a video today, so here I am making a video. Is it clean cut jokes and transitions and this and that? Hell no. Like I said, I got notes all over the place. The other one was the disgruntled employee. So, if you happen upon one of these wonderful folks, it's an opportunity to maybe take their day in a whole another way and empathize with what they got going on, and instead of just giving them that or oh, okay, buddy, it looks like you're having a tough day, and talking under your breath, or to the person next to you like, oh, this guy's really not having a great day. But like I said, you're attuned, you're present, you're connecting, and they say, what's your name, sir? And you could say, I'll spell it for you because it's a tough one. Sure, go ahead. SHOOTMENOW. He's like, hold on, N-O-W. Okay, guys, shoot me. Doppio for shoot me now. Doppio for shoot me now. I'm sure they might appreciate that. Or even better, let me spell it out for you because it's a tough one. And just, when you or whoever pronounces it, just pronounce it as it sounds or as it looks, okay? MYBOSSUCKS. That's MYBOSSUCKS. I have a Doppio for my boss sucks. A Doppio for my boss sucks. And you leave it at that. You walk out, no one knows who you are. You didn't even use a credit card. You paid cash. Who the hell does that? I try to, if I can. Maybe we all should. People love cash, especially those small business owners. Less transaction fees and nonsense to deal with. So, anywho, 17 minutes. Suck! A sucker that sucks the suck. Whatever. It is what it is. Hope you enjoy the shitty Starbucks coffee story idea game thing. Woo!